was sitting back and enjoying the music to this opening screen. I couldn't help myself. It was really comfy cozy. Yeah. No. First of all, don't be jealous of my setup. It is not that gorgeous, trust me. My setup ain't that pretty. Hello though, welcome back. It's another day at the tavern. I am hooked on this game like crazy. I am extraordinarily hooked on this game like crazy. I did not want to stop playing when I first got my hands on it, and I'm just like, I can't stop. I want to play more. I want to know more. I want to know where Fable's fate is, and tonight I might be able to play for a little bit longer than I usually do on a weekday. It's fun. Also, did I make sure that... Oh, yeah. I did. Okay. I had to make sure I had some water, because, this is day number 2 of having voice lines going crazy, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to pass. My throat is not going to love me. But I like doing voice lines, so I can't really help myself. Hi, though. I hope everyone's doing well. Last time we played Tavern Talk, we entered into the beginning stages. We talked to Fable, a lovely elf who definitely has some self-esteem problems, and they went out on an adventure on their own, and we gave them, I am making sure I'm using their pronouns correctly, yay, because I fully realized I kept accidentally slipping in calling Fable she instead of they, which is the proper pronoun for them. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a game. It is definitely like coffee talk. I definitely recommend it. It's really nice, and with the Steam summer sale going on, probably a good time to pick it up while you can. Okay, and Fable went down on the adventure. Then we ran to a vampire that reminded me of Percy from Critical Role because of just the way the name was given, and his dwarf companion. Oh yeah, we also met Lynn too, Carolyn, and she's a Vulcan, I think is what she is. She's a Vulcan who gave us some information on the werewolf that Fable is now after. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, we also got like 2 more missions. Hello. Oh, it's all good. It's all going good. We haven't fully started yet, so welcome in, get yourselves cozy. We'll fully get into the game here in just a second. I was just doing a little wee recap of the previous events, because they are surprisingly fresh in my mind versus other times where games I forget because I let them sit for a long period of time. Anyway, let's see. Volcakin gave us the werewolf mission, which Fable is now on because we gave Fable a charisma instead of a dexterity drink to see if they will be able to come back, and maybe they'll make a werewolf friend. And then we also have 2 more notes on our board about the vampire named Kyle. Kyle has a cape that he lost, and his ex-wife, who he also still calls darling, and listen. Kyle's marriage is a whole messy affair. Kyle's marriage is a very, very messy affair, and I'm very confused by it, because it's like, he acts like he still loves her, even though they are completely divorced. I think. Are they still married? No, they technically are still divorced, I think, I guess. And... Oh! Yeah, that's right! Darling is just part of the vampire vocabulary, probably. Oh yeah, and then there's also the Banshee quest that is also now available on the board. because we got some extra notes that work with the Banshee. So that'll be fun. We get to see what kind of intrepid travelers we get into our tavern this time. And also make sure you have your snacks, because Andu might want a couple of snackies. You know, feed the little dragon creature that's sitting in our bar. Okay. I had my giggle. I had my recap episode before. I had my nice little bit of a recap. I'm really hoping Fable survived the trip and I don't have to restart from the very beginning, because Fable dropped a lot of hints that eventually potions will, you know, are drinks, not potions. I'm sorry, I'm getting my skill sets mixed up. That certain drinks will help them and it will choose their fates. So cross our fingers. Hopefully Fable has come back and maybe Fable's got a werewolf friend. I've seen Dave the Barbarian, actually. Yeah, it does. It's been a long time. I don't know if there's permadeath, but right now we're still technically in the tutorial phase, so I have no idea if there's permadeath or not. We will have to see. I'm hopeful that it won't. But yeah, let's go back to playing. Act 1, Wayfarer's in the Prelude to Bravery. Oh, did I? Wait. Did I? Oh. That's my autosave. Okay, thank God. I was like very confused because I swear it's like I only used 2. I swore I only used like 2 saves last one. No, it had an autosave for Act 1. Number 3, new friends and former enemies. Oh, okay. We ball. Act 1, The Wayfarer's in. Part 3, new friends and former enemies. 59th of the Wake. Start the day. Let's see who we get. Good morning, everybody. And am I still too big, by the way? Because I can change it. Okay, quick question. Am I too big? Do I need to shrink down a little bit more? I'm gonna take a second. Am I too big? Do I need to shrink? Because I am sitting up a little bit straighter than I usually do. Also, I was just double checking, making sure my gain was on there. Okay, I'm good. Okay, if I need to shrink down, just give me a little bit of a shout, and I will shrink. Okay, we're good. Because all that's on the bottom is just like log menus. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, okay. My shipment of infusions finally arrived this morning. I now have access to some fey crystals and frozen pine cones. Fey crystals and frozen pine cones? I know Fable was talking about peppers, but not the fey crystals and frozen pine cones. Yo. Together with... Oh, there they are. Together with Fable's Phoenix chilies, I have 3 infusions now. I'll unpack them later when I have some time. I have a feeling they'll be of use soon. Yeah, because there's a lot... We've got 2 new things on the board. Oh, good morning. Good morning to you both. Hello, Lynn, Fable. She's alive! And I also got a particular achievement that is diplomacy is key. I'm assuming that's a good thing. Oh yeah, yeah, I know, I realize I messed up too. Excuse me, they are alive. Oh god, it's gonna take me a bit to do that. I don't do it on purpose. It's just like my brain just hardwires it. Anyway, so Innkeep, drink for me and this little lanky pal. She is blushing. Look at that. First of all, look at that face. I think Lynn got a little friendly with Fable. I don't know. That's cute though. If they're together, I am in full support if they are together. I am in full support if they are fully together, but we will see. It's good to see you too, Lynn. She meant to say please. Welcome back, Fable. You look alive. Thank you, I am. That seems like a given. I'm just happy to see them doing well. And with a friend. I'm sorry, I am distracted by Lynn's blush. Yeah, Lynn has really pretty, like, ruby eye. Well, a ruby eye, and then you have the extra added detail that she is also, like, probably partially blinded in the other. They're both, oh god, they're both blushing. Something went down on that mission. I'm just happy to see them doing well, and with a friend. We ain't friends, oh. Oh. That's sad. Damn, Lynn, way to burst the bubble in like 5 seconds. We're not, oh no! Look what you did, Lynn! What the? Lynn, how could you? How dare you, Lynn? That's just so mean! You were both blushy, what the hell? We're not? So, you two didn't form a party? No. Oh. Oh. Hi, Zilla. I'm good. Thank you. Man! I was hoping that they would form a party. Maybe they get a little bit of a fun little relationship going on, and then Lynn just went and said no. I am sad for Fable. Oh. Then what's the drink about? They may be very annoying, but they did just help me solve a family feud of 10 years. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very— Excuse you! I am offended! Dishwater? How dare you! I am sad. I am very sad. A dishwater? How dare you, ma'am? You know, I could just give Fable their favorite drink. Oh man, yeah, you don't know where that dishwater's been. I can't guarantee that Andu was not swimming around the dishwater at least once. I'm sorry, I got a little offended by the dishwater comment. My bad. Let me. Okay, let me say professional guys back on. Everything is good. So I do owe them some of your dishwater at the very least. Family feud. I wouldn't call it a feud. More of a miscommunication. No, it was a feud. I feel like feud implies a certain level of hostility. I was gonna kill him. I thought it was a joke! It wasn't. Oh, I see. Please get me out of here. But no one died? No. Elfie here was able to prevent that. I mean, at least they got a nickname. Zephyr says, treat my adopted child right. Yes, please. Protect the adopted child at all costs. Well, actually, yeah, Fable is technically still young for an elf. It's Fable. Whatever. You came in all blushy and sweet. God. Okay, fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. Just maintain professionalism, I guess. Whatever. Does this perchance have something to do with your quest? It does! I stopped her from killing the werewolf. Okay. You stopped her from killing it. Elaborate, please. I was gonna kill the werewolf. They stopped me from killing the werewolf. What's not to get? A lot. Oof, excuse me. I think she is confused because the quest was to save the villagers from the werewolf. And now it sounds like I saved the werewolf from you. Which I did. Kind of. I also remember you saying that you didn't want the quest, Lynn. I didn't. Was there by chance? Oh, was there by chance? I said that in like the form of a question. Was there by chance? They were both stealing sheep. They were both stealing sheep. Was not. There was. Adventuring don't pay what it used to. I'm assuming Lynn probably went there for snackies. Hold up. Yeah, I got in like a couple minutes. Yeah, it's safe to drink water. I brushed my teeth before stream, so I wanted to make sure. They were stealing Bo Peep's sheep. I'm assuming that Lynn was out there trying to find snackies and got a little too far with it. So you steal other people's sheep? Mind your own business. Wow, we got open hostility at the bar this time of day. It's barely morning. And how did any of this lead to a successful quest? Well, where do I start? How about at the beginning, please? It's like 8 a.m. Right. I was born on a not that far beginning, Fable. I was born on a half-crescent dreaming moon of the quest, Fable. Of the quest. It's okay. Right. The quest. Traveling there was no trouble. I know enough of the shortcuts to travel through the Ashen Grove swiftly. I reached the borders of the Trigarian right around dusk. The Ashen Grove thins out there, and you can catch a glimpse of the wide fields and vineyards as well as see one farm after the other. Back in 1973. Not that far back. An idyllic sight. Well, at least before sunset. Do you have any trouble in the dark? Does she have dark vision? Do they have dark vision? Emotionally? Visually. A little. Okay. I don't know why I thought that elves were normally equipped with dark vision, but that might be too far into D&D terms. I mean, I reckon I can still see more than a human could, but darkness is darkness, and I'm no owl. Thank God. You're already weird enough. Lynn, please! I'm wondering what would have happened if I sent Fable out to shoot the wolf instead. But I don't know. Maybe I have a feeling that Fable may have ended up with like a different person if we sent them out with the thing. With a different potion. Or not potion, goodness me. I am stuck with I've been watching way too much potion craft videos and my brain is on a rot somewhere. Alcohol, booze, drinks. Yes, tavern. I run tavern. I am doing good, just stumbling over my words. I sound like I'm the one who's been drinking, which I have not. It's just water. I'm on Skyrim. Okay, fair enough. Imagine the damage you do if you could turn your head all the way around. Oh, God. Who says I can't? Okay, Fable. Who says I can't? Just kidding. And not even a chuckle. Tough crowd. Anyway, luckily darkness doesn't affect my hearing. Not the normal kind. What? Nothing. Okay, I heard a creaking fence and footsteps that were failing at keeping quiet. Uh-oh. Your ears are failing at being small. Oh. Did you hear Lynn in the darkness? You totally heard Lynn in the darkness. Her stealth check failed. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit since the volume is like the music is like really nice and soft. Yeah, Fable may have just called out the Lynn's a stealth check critical fail, as it were. If it was a critical fail, I don't know. So I snuck in closer and I saw a werewolf-esque shape picking up a tiny sheep. I was petting it. Well, I thought she was going to eat it, so I summoned up all my courage and I stepped out of the shadows and said, "Good evening, werewolf. Please put down the sheep." I didn't expect them to be entirely in their right mind, of course, but I wanted to be polite. And I thought it might confuse her, and maybe that would help calm her down. It confused me, all right. Who the heck sees a werewolf and the first thing they do is greet them? Sorry, that was my fault. I gave them the spoken heart. A polite person. Or an insane one. It worked, didn't it? Because I ain't no werewolf. It wasn't that different. But I'm skipping ahead. To my surprise, instead of a growl, the werewolf, or not werewolf, responded with a what? So, the confusion plan had worked, but I hadn't really expected that response. So I said again, "Please put down the sheep." And she asked, "Why?" And I said, "Well, because stealing sheep isn't very nice." God, I love Fable. And she asked who I was. No, I asked, "Who are you?" A guard. I was about to introduce myself when we heard this blood-curdling howl. Fable is way too precious for this world. Must protect them. It sounded like someone had ripped a hole in the fabric of reality and pierced it with a horrid yell. Please, it was barely a bark. And it made the blood freeze in my veins. I heard panting and heavy footsteps and I barely dared to turn around. I turned around immediately. And when I did, I stared into the twisted face of a werewolf. Yellow gleaming eyes. Gleaming with jaundice. Oh dear God. Oh, not the jaundice eyes. No. Oh, I love this game. I'm only in Act 1, and I'm having way too much fun. Sharp teeth, giant claws. He looked like he was about ready to eat me up. He did. But before I could beg for mercy, suddenly something brushed past me and lunged at the werewolf. When I regained my composure, Carolyn and the werewolf were on the ground, fighting tooth and nail. And the sheep you were holding... Excuse me. Obviously, I set it down at that point. Good. So you went to Fable's aid? No, that ain't it. I noticed the wolf's flannel rags. They were blue, checkered, had an uneven print. Just like the kind of stuff my Uncle Dragon likes to wear. The old... Give me a censor beep for that. I need a censor beep now. That's... I don't know what she said, but the fact that it requires a censor beep at this point, I wish I had my Go XLR. That would be fun to just insert this beep. Hey, why can't I say it? Oh, this is a fourth wall break. They actively censored Lynn, and she's fully aware of it. They actively censored. I love this game. I love this humor now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the? Why is this? I need, okay, I need to get a censor beep button at this, censor bleep at this point. I don't know how to get one, but I definitely need to get one at this point. Youth protection. The age rating system is quite harsh. Did this game just do the biggest fourth wall break ever? I thought Paper Mario did the... Oh, okay, I'm sorry if my ribs hurt. They did the biggest fourth wall break. Oh my goodness. I'm laughing. I'm not laughing as exactly as I usually do, but oh my god, I'm laughing so much on the inside. Deadpool level of fourth wall, indeed. They are actively aware of it, and that's why I find this so funny. Again, it makes me wish I had my Go XLR, because I know the Go XLRs usually have like a sensor bleep, like fully attached to it. Anyway, it was dressed like Uncle Dragon, smelled like Uncle Dragon, fought like him too. I was joking when I brought it up before, you know? Hang on. Every time I stream, I swear. Yep. I swear, every time I stream, it's like I have socks on, and then it's like I suddenly need to take them off. Okay. I had to make sure everything was still... I want to make sure I didn't like accidentally bump my gain away, because that's the one problem I have with this mic, is because I accidentally bump it. I haven't seen the old man in years. Was hoping about by joking. It's the only way I can talk about it these days. Because of the feud? Yeah. He used to be my favorite uncle, but then he changed. Him. Became irritable and angry, distant. Fought a lot with Uncle Fedor. Of course. He heard more about the moon and then he did his own family. Eventually he just left. Ran away. Without a word. Left us and Uncle Fedor behind. Worried senseless. Until we found a letter saying not to look for him and all the other all their other savings missing. Before I was gonna kill him myself if I ever saw him again. Always thought that he couldn't face up to his problems. Turned out the solution was just to get those problems as far away from everyone as possible. Idiot. Did you talk it out with your fists? I tried, but Elfie stopped me. I'm glad they did. How did you figure that out? Well, she was yelling at him. I didn't understand half of it, but I could tell she was angry and hurt. I tried to get their attention by telling them to stop, but they wouldn't listen, so I shot an arrow right next to both their heads. My aim was a little shaky, so I did end up grazing Mr. Dragon's ear. But it got them to stop for long enough to start listening to me. I threatened them that if they didn't stop to talk, I would shoot both of them. I would never have done that, of course. But they must have believed me, because they actually stopped to listen. Looked mighty scary there, little pal. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I sat them down and did my best to be an insurmountable obstacle between them. If they wanted to fight, they would have to go through me. That sounds rather dangerous. Yeah, Fable, honey, darling, sweet thing, I love you. But getting between Lynn and a bloodthirsty werewolf is not exactly the best thing, because I think they would both rip you limb from limb and not leave any scraps. But it's okay, Fable, you're precious. Was. Wouldn't have stopped for them. What? You're the size of a stick. You think you could stop two angry wolves. Exactly my point. Oh, well, anyway. I used to use the opportunity to figure out what was going on. And that's how I found out about Mr. Dragon and Carolyn and the miscommunication. Feud. The feud. Sure. Turned out that after Mr. Dragon was turned, he was too ashamed to admit it. But he couldn't stop the changes and ended up hurting all the people he cared about. That's no excuse, of course. No, it ain't. If we had known, we would have helped him best we could. At the very least, would have built a sturdy shed with scratch-proof walls for full moons. He didn't think that would have happened, though. So he decided to fix the problem by leaving, deal with it alone, and so on. Jeez. Oh, geez, I feel that on a weird scale. But that only made it worse. Of course, he was too embarrassed to come back, so he just focused on the whole werewolf thing and not any human things or Vukakin things, so to speak. Trying to find a cure, trying to avoid the moon, trying to find a place to sleep, stealing sheep. That's something they have in common. The sheep? No, the stubbornness and the unwillingness to ask for help. But the sheep too. But they had to talk about it. The silent resentment wasn't good for either of them. And you got them to do that? The little stick is oddly persuasive. Had us talking about it before I even realized I didn't want to. Maybe because you did want to. Yay! Yeah, that's actually a good point. Just because you didn't doesn't mean that you don't. But talking is good. Talking is always good. Maybe. How'd it go? Fine. We'll take some time to accept his apology. We'll have to see him change first and apologize to Uncle Feder and the rest. But it was good to see him again. Aww. She's so pretty when she smiles. Why are you so gorgeous when you smile? It might be the additional, like, little hint of, like, red lipstick that just sells me on her smile. Guess a hug did feel better than a great sword in his gut. Wonderful. Of course, there's still the problem with the whole werewolf thing. Idiot's got so obsessed with the cure he can still barely control himself. We helped him realize that even a cure couldn't change what he'd done, that he has to accept that he's different now and learn how to live again. So does that make her uncle like some kind of werewolf Vukakin hybrid? It's my brain is trying to like wrap my head around that. I'm really hoping we get to see him, because I would like to meet uncle. I'd like to meet her uncle and be like, can we talk? Because I want to know, like, how does this affect you? Okay, that he has to accept that he's different now and learn how to live again. Of course, it won't be easy. No change ever is. I learned that from you. But we have a group of werewolves living near our settlement. A small community that enjoys company of our warm trees. We played charades with a lot of them and they taught me about the phases of the 7 moons and the secrets of the moon signs. Sounds like a bunch of... It's the sensor thunderbolt too, on top of it. Sounds like a bunch of... That's the best I can do for now. It's real. You're a crescent moose. You're a crescent moose? We introduced Mr. Dragon to them, and they promised they would take him in and help him deal with his lycanthropy. Hello. Welcome in. Make yourself comfortable. Welcome to Tavern Talk, a fun little game here where we sit, run a tavern, have a nice little chit-chat with adventurers, and we're right in the middle of a conversation with lovely Fable and Ivukakin Lynn, as I have nicknamed her, because I could have chosen different names. But Lynn stuck. That sounds great. It is. It's a happy ending. I wouldn't call it an ending, rather the beginning of something new. So, the end of one adventure is just the beginning of another one? Exactly. I like that. So, after your heroic therapy session, you two decided to grab a drink together? I'd offer to spend the day at the settlement, but they don't serve anything strong enough for my taste. Yet you called my drinks dishwater, ma'am. Plus, Elfie was dying to get back here. Talk about how they need to update you on everything non-stop. Would think they live here or something. They kinda do. They kinda do. I had to report back about the quest, and I'm glad you did. They also started crafting something with the werewolves. Did you... Fable? Were you making flower crowns with the werewolves? So that's something about being for you and... Oh. Me? Really? Hello, Baba. Hello. No, don't worry. We haven't gotten too deep in. Not really. Fable's alive. Thank goodness. Oh, really? Yeah. It's not finished yet, but I'll let you know. I promise. That wasn't hard, was it? Well... So, a drink. What can I offer you, Lynn? Fable, and for context, Fable managed to stop Lynn from essentially taking out her own uncle. Lynn was about ready to take out her uncle, who got turned into a werewolf. and Fable was the mediator, and they did really, really well. So, a drink. What can I offer you, Lynn? Surprise me with something that fits my brawn. By which I mean making my usual. Strength never gets old. Hey, Andu! Yeah, good buddy. Woozoo, woozoo, woozoo. You're so sweet. One more pet. You know what? I'm gonna mix you a nice little... I'm gonna mix you a nice, like, little tasty drink. Oh. That's the order. She's gonna want the Southern Brawler, obviously. But it looks like... Oh, the rumors. Mary Morgan. Oh, we haven't gotten much about the Banshees. Never mind. I thought we got more about the Banshees of Mary Morgan, but I think that was only part 2. We're getting, like, little bits and pieces about the Banshee. Oh, yeah, we have the Chimera. I mixed that up. That was the Wyvern Chimera, because they were talking about saliva, because the saliva makes good sunscreen for Kyle. Kyle. A peculiar let's look at Rhea. Rhea is a hot-headed dwarf with a pretty rough around the edges. She's not a fan of quote-unquote meaningless copy-paste NPC talk, whatever that means. It seems to have caught herself a lost vampire while digging for gold. Unfortunately, or so she claims, she is now stuck with him. She is a dwarf. She is 175. Wow. She, her, blacksmith, background, lawful neutral. The arcana of the world. Kyle, vampire age. Huh? Yes, poor Fable would have been. Class vampire, background, Andu, where? Chaotic neutral, the fool, peculiar visitor from looking everywhere for his beloved cape. However, it seems that he has definitely lost more than just that. Possibly also a few of his memories. And his marbles. He was once married to Lady Evelyn, a vampire countess residing in Marrow Castle. And enjoys sunbathing. Maybe a tad too much. Fable is the elf, 100. Yeah, Fable is like really young in elven years. And they deserve all the head pats. Okay, I was thinking that there was more, but it looked like it was just Kyle that got updated. Okay, those are just the quest maps. Okay. Sorry, I'm just browsing around. Anyways, they're gonna want this, which is like 1 intelligence, 1 defense, and the rest of it's all gonna be max. But we're gonna give Andu a bit of this, of the sparkling nebula. We're gonna give him the ingredients for those. 1, 2, 3. And what was the remaining of that? Just for the sake of it, charisma, which was this bottle, right? Yeah. Ooh, so sparkly, right, Andu? Yeah, here you go, buddy. Okay. Good boy, Andu. Yeah, they deserve head pats. They deserve all the head pats. Let's see. Okay, the brawler, I need a defense, a charisma, and 3 attack. 1 of these. 1 of these. And 3 shots of this. 1 Southern Brawler for Lynn. Order up. I still want Andu as a plushie. I am still reaching. I would still love to say to the devs, like, if you open up Makeship and you get one of those, I will happily purchase it. Like, especially if you kept the googly eyes. Surprise! Not bad. You should do this professionally. I do this professionally. I run a tavern for a reason, ma'am. I'll think about it. I would prefer it just to be Andu, but maybe Andu in the bucket would be kind of cute too. Fable, what about you? Do you have something that'll calm me down? Maybe even bring my agility back? Like a swift strike back to my senses? I've had a stressful day. Night, morning, sequence of events. Or can be both where you think about the bucket. Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cute too. Okay, she just excuse me, they. Man, my defaults are bad. Oh. Fable wants a swift strike, which is 1 intelligence, 1 shot of defense, and the rest of it's all dexterity. So a shot of this, 1 shot of this, 1 shot of this, and then the rest of it is all green on top. Swift strike, order up. There you two go. Here you go. Thank you. Wow, this is perfect. I still want to see people like actually make these into real drinks. Okay, thank you. Oh, this is perfect. You look tired. Have you considered sleep? They do look like they're going to pass out in any second. So do you. Maybe sleep is a good idea. Carolyn, do you have a place to sleep? I can sleep anywhere. It's a talent. It's depressing. I have a room available. You can stay there. I'll have to see. I'm not sure. I'll have to see. Sounds good. How much? I'll count it as payment for help for the quest. For your help with the quest, yes. Fine. Later, Elfie. See you later. Are you heading home, Fable? Yes. I've been gone for a whole day. I need to get back and make sure everything is still growing correctly. Maybe take a nap first. Yes, that too. Did you enjoy your first quest? I did. It was scary and different from what I expected. And I didn't know I was so good at pretending to be charming. Have you ever considered the fact that you weren't pretending? You did well, Fable. Pets. They deserve so many head pats. You did well, Fable. Thank you. I hope that wasn't my only adventure. I think this is just the beginning. That would be nice. You think I'm gonna save the world one day? Oh my god, Fable is reaching for the stars. I love them. That's a very tall order. You're right. I'm not cut out for that. I didn't say that. I would just prefer it if the world didn't end. Right. But if it does... Oh, wait, excuse me. I got caught up in Fable's voice. But if it does, you're the first person I'd ask for help. Maybe you should ask Carolyn first. But I'd be happy to be the second. We'll see. We'll see. Let's hope we won't. I like this world. And you have a point. We shouldn't hope for such a calamity. Excuse me. Even if it would make for a good song. Or a sad one. Or both. I'm gonna head home now. Do that. I'll stock up on quests for you. I can't wait. See you soon. See you soon. Aww, my heart is now melted. It's a puddle. Oh, night shift. Hello, Mr. Dark and Mysterious. How can I help you tonight? Good evening to you. Oh. Good evening to you too, I guess. This quest. It wasn't here yesterday. Wait, did he take his hood off? Wait, he took his hood off. He had his hood on the last few times we've seen this gentleman. They will be able to defeat the Dark Lord with just a conversation. Yeah, they will. But yeah, he had his hood up, I think, for the first 2 times we've interacted with this gentleman. Ah, that hair is lovely, though. Then again, I have a weakness for very dark, mysterious individuals. That is correct. It seems dangerous. It is. And mysterious. Sure. Like me. Oh god, he is so edgy. He's got to be a rogue. He's got to be a rogue or something. You could be a little less mysterious by telling me your name. Wait, hold the phone, sir. Wait. Look at this. Look at this spelling. Oh god. Oh no. Well, that's irony. His name is Zephyr, I think is how it's gonna be pronounced, but oh my god, it is like Zephyr, I think, or is it actually Zephyr, just in a different spelling? Oh my god. I can't get over it. His palette is very similar to me too. He's got a bit more of a cooler undertone, but he's got the vibe going. God damn. Hello. I'm gonna call him Zephyr for now, just so I can kind of keep that separated from myself. It's Zephyr. Oh no, it is Zephyr. It actually is Zephyr with a different spelling, because it says, "Did the wind carry you in?" It is Zephyr with like a different spelling. Oh my god. You know? I know they didn't plan this. This is just pure irony. I need to like I need to screen cap this at some point where it's just like, I met my evil twin today. Well, I don't think he's evil. I think he's like an alternate version of me, I guess. Yeah, it's totally Zephyr. It's totally Zephyr with like a different spelling. Sorry about that. That was a little bit more slurpy than I intended. But did the wind carry you in? No, my legs. I want that quest. Well, you can have it. Not just literally, physically, emotionally. Oh god, he's so edgy. Emotionally. I want to take on that quest. Go to the castle to get the cape. I mean, He is struggling with his words now. Yes. Well, no one else has gone to the castle yet, so if someone would like to go, they would be welcome to. So you know of the castle? Yes. It seems strange. It is. A vampire lives. Oh wait, I got into this vert. Oh boy, this is gonna be confusing. It is. A vampire lives there. I heard rumors, whisperings, of a strange fiendish woman residing there. What a coincidence! Me too! Has she ever frequented your tavern? No, not recently. The only vampire I had was Kyle. And yeah, his name is Kyle, don't judge. But she has. Once. Had a vampire mixer. Interesting. She was only here at night. God, it's Amy. Yeah, yes. Would you say she was unnaturally pale? No, she had a lot of makeup on. But below that mask? Sure, yes. Would guess that she was pretty dead below that. What kind of drink did she order? Blood. Interest. You sell blood? Apparently on special occasions. Of course. Whose blood? Did you hear about the two wolves avoiding the castle? Excuse me. Did you hear about wolves avoiding the castle? Change the subject absolutely quickly. You don't want to know where the blood comes from. Really? All of them? Yes. She has a lot of werewolf traps set up, but all animals seem to steer clear of Marrow Castle. They say its doors are always locked, so nothing can go inside or leave. And anything that tries to merges into her land in one way or another. As a grave, a pile of decorative bones, dirt feeding rotting flowers. They say death clings to her doorstep like an everlasting melody. Sounds like a strange place. Like a tomb for something that's still alive. Or for a goth. God, I love this humor. Goth or vampire, she seems to be a thief. It appears so. Do you not sympathize with that? Thievery is an honorable skill, but it must be performed in secret. Are you a rogue? I'm not. I should probably look at some of this stuff. Ooh. Why are you blushing, sir? God, he's good to look at, though. I hate it. I love his eyes. I love his eye makeup. I love the way these characters are designed. I will take plushies or minifigures of these characters. I really would. Here I am talking about merch. I don't know if even the devs have ideas for that yet. But totally would. Or you're not worth the coins in your pocket. Or you pocket, excuse me. Sorry, wrong phrase. Also, stealing a man's cape is just plain rude. I suppose. Only thing worse than that is stealing a man's hat. Not if it's cursed. Especially then. Why do we have this weird vibey wavelength, and why do I love it so much? Point is, if you can't defend yourself from having your trophies reclaimed, you must live with the consequences. The consequences being you? Exactly. Definitely sounds like you know what you're doing. Of course I do. I'm the one with the shadows. I am one with the shadows in the wind. Gone before they even notice I'm there. God, he's so edgy. So you could easily swipe something else along with the cape, right? Certainly. Gold, gemstones, other treasures. Whatever pays the bills. Well, what about some interior decorations? Like what, for example? Just something to pretty up my tavern a little bit. I love him. I love him so much. I adore him. I want to keep him. I'm assuming it's a him. Yeah, let me see. Am I getting the... Did they update it? Zephyr, yeah. Oh, he's an... Yep, his name is totally Zephyr. His kin is an air echo. He is age 25. Pronouns he, they. Oh, he, they. Oh, interesting. Class, rogue. Figured. Background, Themis. Alignment is chaotic good. His arcana is the moon. Interesting. I will still call you a he, though. Do forgive. And maybe something useful that also doubles as a decoration. Like a chair. Stealing a whole chair sounds a little too ambitious for your first quest with me. I'd prefer something smaller, like a little trinket. My walls are a little bit empty. Wait, you're being serious? Absolutely. A memento that once belonged to an eccentric vampire sounds like a wonderful addition to the tavern. I'll see what I can do. You won't be disappointed. Well then, I trust you deliver yourself to her doorstep and the cape back to me. Along with a neat little addition to my interior design. I sound so crazy manipulative, but I think I'm just like matching him beat for beat, and I love it. Sounds like I'll need a few stamps. Would you like some? No. Too traceable. How about a drink then? I could do with one of those. I heard those drinks inspire transformations of great magnitude. Allow you to dip into parts of yourself that you weren't previously aware of. Raise yourself up from your shadow. Say, what do you trade them for? Do you want to say secrets? He doesn't strike me as a guy who would have a joke, so I'm gonna say secrets. Secrets. I have many. Grant me one. I shall. I know this may come as a shock to you, but I was here before. Just yesterday. You may not remember because you barely noticed me in the shadows. I was so stealthy I spent hours just watching. I can't. Hang on. Hang on one second. Why is it so, I don't know why I'm blushing at this, but I am. Oh boy. Oh man, I'm a little red in the face. I was so stealthy, I spent hours just watching you from afar. That is definitely a secret. You cleaned a lot of glasses, served everyone with a smile. You looked so worried after the adorable green one left. Like you thought they might trip straight into a monster's maw. And you're swift with your hands and fast with the knife. All right, enough secrets. It's fine. You may have one of my renowned drinks. And some of my renowned infusions. In fact, I got a fresh shipment in today. Was finally able to unpack them. Infusions. Intriguing. What vile magic do you have to offer? For your purposes, I think you could benefit from either some fey crystals or frozen pinecone. The frozen pinecone have absorbed some of nature's icy properties. They can help you form a magical frost barrier that will hurt those trying to harm you. The fey crystals hail from Avalon, allegedly. If consumed, they'll turn you invisible. Eventually, and for a bit, the duration is a bit unpredictable. I've also got some phoenix chilies, but I don't think those will be very useful for your situation. Interesting. So, what dark depths of yourself are you looking to explore? I fear that Lady Evelyn may be of the undead nature. So I must be strong and vigorous if I want my stake in her heart before her fangs near my neck. Oh, that does sound appealing. Strength I can do! And some frost armor could help with the fangs. Or perhaps a smarter route would be to evade her wrath entirely. To outstealth her and steal the cape right from under her pale nose. So that she may lie in shame of having lost against me. I think with such an approach it would require a certain amount of dexterity. And some invisibility could help with staying unseen should my speed and agility not be enough. Oh, we got a lot of choices, gang. Help me with the decision, Innkeep. Your wisdom is no secret, is it? Oh boy. Now that I have access to infusions, I have to be careful with how they interact with other ingredients. It might alter the drink in a way that I have to use different ingredients than usual. I should keep an eye on the coaster shape so that I mix the correct recipe. Maybe I should try adding an infusion first and then adjusting the drink from there. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, so we've got several options we can go with. Let's see. Let's see what we got. So we could either give him something with frost armor, or we can give him essentially a swift strike, which contains the most infusion. Wait, here's my infusion and stuff. The frozen pine cone. It is sometimes hard to tell which ones are magical ingredients and which ones are regular frozen pine cones. Either way, they seem to get the job done. They give you frost armor. Frost armor is the ultimate solution when it comes to protection against anything, whether physical or magic. A bit cold, but nothing a blanket can't fix. Fey crystals. Much like the playful Fae they are named after, Fey crystals deceive. They are not actually crystals, but magical plants handmade by Seelie sages wishing share their magic gifts with the world. Gives you invisibility. Invisibility is the perfect aid for stealth quests as well as hunting, very helpful for avoiding fights entirely. And of course, we have the Phoenix Chilies, which will give you fire resistance, which we don't have to dig into right now, but we'll see. Phoenix Chilies. A rare Phoenix Chili is found natively near the charred valleys of the Burning Peaks. Though an invasive species, it is delicious. Fire resistance. Fire resistance is great when fighting enemies that wish to burn you to ashes. Helps a bunch when fighting draconic creatures, but does not protect you against lava. Big difference. Okay. So, we could either make him mix a... We could either mix a brawler with the infusion of frost armor, or I think I can believe in his skills. He may be more interested. Well, I haven't mixed it yet, so I feel like if I give him a swift strike, he will just completely go for it. And then we give him a fey crystal for extra invisibility. Let's see what the drink does. Okay, so we'll decide to add the infusion first. Wait. Okay, set to add the infusion first. So that already gives him the plus that to there. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Of course. Oh boy, I'm gonna be dealing with that tonight. I got jump scared from stuff that went on outside. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that now. All right, so if we want to give him a swift strike, so I got the mind, and then we add 1 defense, and then we add the extra, the rest of the swiftness, I suppose. So we'll pour in a shot of this. And then... Oh, there we go. I'm tempted to save. Yeah, because we've now mixed the swift strike with invisibility attached. I'm going to save right here. Now that we've essentially got Prelude to Bravery, we'll just save over this. Actually, nah. We'll do a quick save over this. Continue. Because I want to make sure that I'm mixing the proper drink for him. I want to see the end result. But yeah, I'm going with my typical D&D logic. I know that the shape of the game is meant to be like mix the drinks and then see what happens. So we're gonna send him off with a swift strike with the added invisibility perk, and that's it. Ain't that right, Andu? I apologize if you hear any banging. There are people who are setting off fireworks. Ugh. Anywho. Moving on. Order up. Some spice to the table. Give this a try, buddy. Here you go. A drink that all vampires fear. Garlic breath. Not quite. But that's a good name. May I steal it? You don't ask permission before you steal something, innkeep. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna get jump scared if I'm not paying attention. And like, not even by this game. Then it's no longer a clever ruse, but a mere trade. I see. Did you hear about my new drink? The garlic... Oh wait, I keep getting into his voice. I hate it. Did you hear about my new drink? The garlic breath. Aww, he liked it. Good one. Tastes like not garlic, but just as fearsome to a vampire. You don't find garlic scary? No, only the absence of it. That makes 2 of us. Hopefully this will help me evade her. I'm not prepared for a fight, but I won't need one if my steps are as swift and quiet as the wind. And if she can't see me, goodbye, innkeep. I would say pray to that the sun will carry me back to you. Why is that flirtatious? That sounded really crazy flirty, and I kind of like it. I need to keep you too. But my hopes do not lie with the Realm Keepers, and I shall be damned if they control my fate. Expect to see me again after the next sunfall. If you do not, Speak of vengeance. Vengeance makes for an early grave. Or for a good story. Farewell. God, why was that so weirdly flirtatious? But I equally loved it. Yeah, that's gonna get annoying. Or for a bitter end. Oh, hi, Lynn. Oh, she taking up the Chimera? I'm taking this quest. And a drink. Oh, no. Great. Did you sleep well? What? Sleep? How was it? Fine. You didn't sleep at all, did you? Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages. Zephyr's got a boyfriend who's exactly the same name as I have got, only just spelled slightly different. Too long. Didn't sleep that much in ages. Sounds like you needed it. No. Your beds are just too comfortable. It was hard to get up. Oh god, tell me about it. If I take a nap, and if it's like a very, very long one, I get like really crazy lethargically sleep drunk, where it's like, I do not want to get out of bed. Of course. My apologies. I'll make sure to take your feedback into consideration and make stiffer beds. Would you like a drink as compensation? I think I already said that. Maybe something strong that will wake me up and keep me up too. Something with caffeine in it? She needs coffee. Let's see. Something that'll wake... Oh, are we just gonna make her Are we just gonna make her the Southern Brawler again? I guess. Yeah, she doesn't need fire resist. She just needs a little bit of a wakey drink. Okay. Southern Brawler. Yeah, so shot of that. No, wait. Andu. Hang on, there you go, buddy. Thank you. Head pats. I messed up the drink instantly. I got distracted. I picked up the wrong one. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. There we go. Let's mix her up with the Southern Brawler as always. Order up. There you go. Something strong coming right up. That is strong. And just the right amount. And just the right amount of too much. Maybe I should call this drink the Carolyn, because you always seem to order it. No, you shouldn't. Anyway, the quest. Yes, the quest. I'm taking it. So you said. This is not awkward at all. I'm gonna grab a drink myself real fast because I'm thirsty. This is not awkward at all. I see it is my turn to make conversation. I miss Fable. Isn't it a bit too soon for another quest? You just returned. It has been hours since I've done anything but sleep, chat, and drink. I'm getting antsy. Okay, thank you. If I sit still for too long, it feels like my bones are disintegrating and I forget who I am. I think that's called boredom. It's torture. That too. Well, boring is not what I would call this quest in the slightest. Stealing from a chimera for a vampire sunscreen. Couldn't get any more reckless than that. It could by taking Elfie along. Fair point. Fair point. Please don't. I won't. So the saliva's for a vampire. Vampire sunscreen. Can't a vampire get their chimera goo themselves? It's a wyvern chimera. Vampires and fire don't mix too well. Also, if everyone just did their own quest, the quest economy would be in shambles. I suppose that would be terrible for your business. Indeed. Have you ever encountered a chimera before? No, not a real one. Got me thinking, ain't it kind of blasphemous to steal from a draconic guardian? Hence, are you religious? I guess not. Then no. Would it be if I was? Don't think so. Chimeras steal riches all the time, and they were created to be guardians by the protectors of the realms. So, stealing something to protect someone else seems in line with the doctrine. Good thing you ain't a priest. You do a piss poor job. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week. Is blasphemy what you're most worried about? I ain't worried. Okay. Nervous. I ain't nervous either. Then what is it? Excitement, I suppose. Excitement? Don't laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm asking. Yes, excitement. I've never encountered a guardian before. And I always sort of wanted to. Why haven't you? Ain't exactly easy to find one, or to survive one. This seems like a great opportunity for you then. It is. What's it about guardians? It's less about guardian, more about what created it. Sorry, I had a little scritchies. Ooh, it's getting warm in here now. And maybe a little about the chimera. It's got a dragon head, right? Yes. Modeled after its creator, I would guess. So, let me rephrase that. What is it about dragons and chimeras with dragon heads? Oh wait, that's my line. Either way. They're cool. Also, when I was little, my baba used to tell me bedtime stories about dragons every night. She was a great adventurer and encountered many of their creations on her journeys. Not sure if it's true, but she always claimed that she met each of the realm keepers themselves. Had little keepsakes from them and all. My sword's one of those. Passed it on to me before she left. One day she was just gone. I think she wanted to spend her last moments somewhere else. Like, she visited one of her dragons one last time. Damn. Your family has a leaving problem. Yeah, I'm fully aware of that. At least she left our savings alone. That sword and her stories are all I have left of her. Going on this quest, it almost feels like I'm stepping into a memory of hers. Did she ever tell you about a wyvern chimera? No. But it was the only kind she had never encountered. Had quarrels with those feline ones, different varieties of scales, even a cow one, I think. But never found a wyvern one in all her years. It would have been nice to be able to tell her the story when I return. If I return. I'm sure you will. You can tell the story to me. I don't know if I make for a good baba, but I do enjoy a good tale. I'll think about it. You already I'm talking too much, and that goddamn gnat that's buzzing around me. Or got me talking too much. This is you talking too much? So, you like dragons? I do, actually. They're fascinating creatures. Very interesting. Very magical. They are. Fascinating. And magical. Used to pretend I was one when I was little. Really wanted their magic. And their wings. Ah, you're so sweet. You can just ask for them for their magic. Not sure about their wings. I ain't a priest either. Besides, I'm a warrior. Don't do all that magic. Beep! Beep, beep, beep! Why not? I like my sword. And my muscles. They're a good combo. You look great, by the way. And I don't need to rely on anyone. Not even dragons. A little help never hurt nobody. A little self-reliance don't either. Fair enough. If you say so. Does that mean you don't want a drink to pep you up there, Lynn? Didn't say that. I see. That doesn't count as help. It's prepayment for me taking your quest. Sure. You'll be happy to hear that I have some incredible infusions to offer that could help greatly with your quest. Nah, sounds unnecessarily complicated. Let's keep it simple. Alright, what can I get you then? I reckon a bit of a boost in body couldn't hurt. Heard they're quick and toothy. I'll need to be able to be hardy for its bite. Some defense might come in handy. Or something for the brain. I'll talk quite a lot about how they enjoy a good ruse. Maybe I can outsmart it with the right play. I need some intelligence for that. Won't be risking it all on a bad idea. Are you sure you don't want any infusions? Just a little bit of Phoenix Chili would make you fire resistant. That would be very useful for you in a fight. Dragons, you're stubborn. Sure, I'll try one. And on the topic of trickery, no, one is enough. Either you mix defense with your weird chilies, or you go heavy on intelligence. Don't need any more of your fancy tricks. I don't care which one you pick. That's your job. Figure it out. God, why do I always get nervous? Because it feels like I'm gonna accidentally send these guys to their doom. Good boy. Let me open the book. What do you want? Okay, so I can either give her something with extreme... Okay, I could either give her one with Flame Guard, essentially, and then just do the rest with hot defense, which would be... Which is the most offensive one? I'd give her a Frost Lagoon with the with the Phoenix Chili in it. Zephyr. Zephyr is a difficult character, to say the least. They're so caught up in their own fantasies of an edgy rogue. They seem stuck talking, or brooding, like one too. He likes all things dangerous and mysterious. Or at least he pretends he does. Extra rumors. Cute. Oh god, what do I do? What do I want to pick? I think giving Lynn the I feel like giving Carolyn the Flame Guard would probably be a better option because Carolyn is strong. I'm worried that the ruse may not end up working. So I might go with the chili with the frozen, what was it? Where's my recipe list? The Frosted Lagoon. Okay, let's do it like that. So, oh. Okay, so I need a shot of this. Oop. There we go. Stop that. What else do I need? Okay, and then the rest of it I just need to fill up with this, the frosty one. Oh, the intelligence didn't go up. Okay. So that's all maxed. Oh, wait, did I get the wrong one? Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Still consider the Frost Lagoon despite the extra added flavor at the bottom. Whoops. I'm nervous. I don't want to accidentally send her out with it. You know what? It's fine. There's just like a little bit of extra added flavor at the bottom. Just don't mind that. You know what? Andu. Drinky, buddy. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy, Andu. There we go. That's probably what I'm aiming to do. There. Okay. I'm a little bit more confident in this one. Also, I like the fact that the infusions are essentially just you gotta kind of like play with the recipe a little bit more. All right. I'm gonna save again, and I'm going to add it into save data number 3. Yeah. I'm nervous. I don't have a lot of save slots, so I'm going to have to be careful with what I do from now on. Okay, order up. 1 Frost Lagoon with an infusion of Phoenix Chili. Figured it out. Thanks. Feeling tough already, and dangerously close to catching fire myself. I think I could take on a dragon like this. Let's stay grounded. How urgent is that sunscreen? Pretty urgent. The sun tends to not take a break, even for vampires. Maybe he should sunbathe less then. That might solve his problems. Might. But when has an easy solution ever been fun? Good point. Now, I'll see what I can do. Maybe they got some mice in that mangrove. Good luck! Won't be needing it. I'll be waiting to hear about your exploits on your return. Don't give me the if line, please. Bye. Oh boy, I'm really hoping I did not send those 2 out on the most dangerous mission ever. There you go, Andu. Sweepies. I'm fearing I sent Zephyr and Lynn out on like the worst mission possible. Act 1, The Wayfarer's Inn. Episode 4, Starlight Sonata. 60th of the Wake. Start day. If I need to restart, I will. But I don't wanna. Oh, hello, ma'am. Hey, Innkeep. Hey, Chrissy. Long time no see. Wow, you're pretty. Are you a druid? You strike me as a druid. It would make sense with like the little bows and the birds. Also, why do you have to have the birds in the house in the inn? It's so true. I've been pretty busy this hatching season. A lot to do. Yeah, the birds seem to be in slight uproar, like something is amiss. I just can't figure out what. Animals often have a sixth sense, you know. They do, indeed. Oh wait, I got them mixed up, my bad. Anyways, hand over a drink, will you? Of course. What'll it be this time? Something for the wits again? You know me. Oh god, I'm mixing up the voices. You know me well. Too well, I guess. That's the curse of being a regular. Eventually, I'll have you all figured out. Hate to disappoint you, but you're wrong today. Am I now? Yes. I'm quite confident in the capabilities of a mind and wits. Of course. So, what I'll need is something to protect me from the weather or foe, so I'm steeled for any situation. That makes sense. I'll see what I can do. But I can't mix everything willy-nilly yet, which is a bit of a shame because, like, I want to be able to, like, mix up, like, some different drinks. Because I don't think I'm in the part where I can start, like, freeballing a bit. So we'll give you one of these. One of these. Oop. And then the rest of this. 1, 2, 3. 1 Frosted Lagoon. Auto do the trick for defense. Because it is a fully defensible recipe. Yeah. I was gonna say, why don't I offer you a Sparkling Nebula, but no. Chrissy decided to be like, nah. Also, do I have a logbook for Chrissy? I do not. Okay. Chrissy must be a regular, but like not an actual NPC yet. Or an actual other character yet. Okay. Pets, Andu. It's okay. Off you go. Send it off. Liquid steel, but just a bit more digestible. This is exactly what I need for my trip. Where are you headed anyways? Oh, the island of Boreas. I want to reconnect with some friends at the annual Borean Art Convention. Isn't Boreas difficult to reach? Not exactly a place known for its population. The convention is especially for creatures, like sylvan spirits, trolls, and the like. They'll also be electing the scariest monster for the next issue of Screech Maga magazine. Screech magazine. Oh, okay. Magazine. They actually have like a magazine. Wow. That's cool. They have their own literature stuff around here. That sounds exciting. It'll be a sight to behold for sure. But do you know what I am most excited about? Nymphs is more, Fable's speed. Gnomes, perhaps? Gnomes? I've yet to meet a gnome in Boreas. Ah, they're pretty shy, but they craft cute little trinkets. Always wanted to keep one for my tavern. If I run into a gnome, I'll buy a trinket for you. Now that we know what I'd be excited for, how about you? And that's loud. The geysers and hot springs, especially around this time of year, when the mornings are still a bit chilly, and the sun tickles the sky on the horizon. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. That sounds lovely. I'm sure those things will be nice muses too. Bet. I'll be bringing extra set of paints with me this time so I don't run out again. I mean, Fable taught me how to make some from flowers and berries, but Borean flora is unsuitable for things like that. That seems like you're well prepared either way. Absolutely. How are the birds going to do apart from being in How are the birds doing apart from being in distress? Well, the cinnamon green cheeked conures are growing up to be a lovely bunch. I can't wait to release them back in the wild once they're strong enough. I need a drink, hang on. Ah, the water's everywhere. No! Okay. I can't release them back into the can't wait to release them back in the wild once they're strong enough. With your care, they'll be ready in a heartbeat. I'm guessing you're taking Ruby and Merlin along to the convention? Of course. As for the others, I obviously can't take them with me. But I asked Fable to look after everyone. In exchange, I'll teach them how to grow zucchini. Speaking of which, I wanted to leave my keys under their doormat. Sorry for the short stay, but I gotta hurry, or else I'll miss my boat. It's quite a walk to their treehouse. And you don't want to compensate me for that, do you? I wouldn't mind, but I also wouldn't want you to be late to your convention. Well then, so long, Innkeep. I'll see you soon. That was short. Man, this is a short day. We're already at night. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, hi, Fable. Welcome back. Good evening. Good evening, Fable. Did you have a good day? I did. I visited Mr. Dragon and the other werewolves. Told them about Carolyn's quest and the Wyvern Chimera. Oh, you heard about that. She told me before she left, in case she told me something to pass to Mr. Dragon that I can't repeat here. I think she's happy he's back. I think so too. Did you have tea with the werewolves? Of course. We had a grand time together. I mentioned how much fun I had with the moon signs. So they taught me more about the stars and their hidden meanings. Which stars? Both sets. They specialize in Cassiopeia. You know, the night sky constellation on the astral plane and all. But they have one astrologer who knows a lot about their reflection in the pools of the primordial sea. And she promised to teach me about that too. I can't wait to learn about how the sea mirrors, echoes, and distorts the constellations. That's how she pitched it. Exciting, right? Very. You are very excitable, and I love that for you, Fable. And I keep wanting to give you head pats every single time I see you, so whooshu, whooshu, whooshu. Very. That's what I thought. So well... What is it, Fable? I may or may not have finished that little gift I was talking about yesterday. Or rather, that Carolyn was talking about. You know, the little keepsake from my time with the werewolves? Yes, I recall. A reminder of my very first successful quest. I just didn't know if you... I like trinkets. I literally asked a rogue recently to go to a vampire's house and essentially just be like, yo, steal me a trinket? Oh. What is it? It's a piece of embroidery of a constellation. The werewolves taught me how to do it. While the astrologer told us the stories and myths about the stars and their twin reflections, I imagined it to be a constellation from a faraway realm. I call it the Little Dipper! Oh, wait. Wait. Is this world and Earth technically connected then? Are we essentially on two realms of You know what? You know what? That works. That works for me. I am all for that as the person who has realm traveled before. Oh my god! She puts it up on the wall! Oh, it's so cute! Oh, it's so cute! She actually made it! I'm gonna praise them. Praise them on this. It does look a bit like a Little Dipper. Using a lot of imagination. Who knows? Maybe there's a world out there where this exact configuration of stars in the night sky. There is. There might be. Maybe the Little Dipper is part of a larger constellation. A bear, for example. A bear. Innkeep, I think you might be the one dreaming something up now. Most likely. Are you fond of the stars surrounding us? I do like to watch them from time to time. I like watching them out my window. Really pretty out there. Yeah. Itchy on the eye. Ah! Oh, really? You prefer stars of the astral or the primordial sea? I'm gonna say primordial because that's what you're kind of researching. I'm gonna say primordial sea. Really? Somehow that fits. Your magic reminds me of it. A mere coincidence. Absolutely a mere coincidence. You can't guess otherwise. You'll have to give me your birth data soon, so I can calculate your birth chart. If that's okay with you, of course. It is. I'll write it all down for you. That's great. Thank you. I think you may be a double jackdaw, you know? Are you? We'll see. We will. Until then, care for a drink to wind down? Or something more zesty, perhaps? A drink, please. I think I figured out how to make my own zest. Happy to hear that, Fable. But drinks, not sure how to make those just yet. I should with those with the right balance. I still have to make the rounds around the grove later. But could you make me something that'll keep me awake and agile? Do you think you know me well enough to guess what I need? I think I might know what you need. Actually, I could use a reminder, especially when it comes to like sleep. I could use a reminder. Of course. Try something with dexterity. A swift strike should be a safe bet. Thank you. One moment. I figured that. I just want to double check with you. Hi, Andu. Good night. Good evening, buddy. How are you doing? Doing good? Yeah, buddy. He's being so good. He's being so good. Okay, one swift strike for Fable. I'm really hoping we'll get eventually to the point where we start really mixing drinks. Shot of this. Shot of this. And swift strike is normally like Fable's go-to drink. There we go. Bing bong. There you go, Fable. Here. Thank you. This is delicious. You always know what I need. I think you may also need a break, so maybe stay a while before heading back? That sounds like a good idea. I'll just idle here for a bit, if that's okay. Oh, this makes me want to really get coffee talk, too, so that way I can have, like, the cafe running. Always. Enjoy your rest, Fable. Thank you. Oh, hey, you're back, Kyle! Greetings, Innkeep. Greetings, Kyle. Greetings, green creature. Greetings, Mr. Vampire. Oh, how polite. Are you enjoying your drink? I am, thank you. Then I shall leave you to its inspiring aftertaste. Innkeep, say, did you move your inn by any chance? It took me hours to find it. I think you're suffering a little bit of memory loss there, buddy. No, my tavern does not change dimensions like I do. You're not, buddy. Are you sure? I believe new alleyways have formed themselves around your establishment. I think you're losing your brain cells, buddy. With, winding paths and dark corners. Anything could be hiding within them. Like a vampire. Oh. No, silly snack. I don't need to hide. Except during games of hide and seek, I am very good at those. Maybe the inn wanted to play around with you. Perhaps. But it underestimated my skill. As a 3-time hide-and-seek world champion, I would never lose to such a youngling of an inn. Is my inn alive? It's not that young. The wood... God, I hate when that happens. Anywho. The wood isn't even rotting yet, dear Innkeep. It is still as many eons ahead of it. I like the sound of that. As a celebration of a match well won, may I offer you a drink? Yes, I think that would be well deserved. Has that delicious blood of yours made it onto the menu yet? Not yet. Shame. It would have been... I will sell some of that full blood again. But it does make my bones feel more steady. Coming right up. So he just wants a southern brawler. So a shot of this. Shot of this. And 3 shots of this. I'm believing that's what he's ordering. Yeah, that's what I thought. We haven't gotten anyone to get the sparkling nebula yet, and it's making me sad. Off you go. Some faux blood for your bones. Enjoy. Ah, this is perfect innkeep. The only thing that would make me happier would be a drink lovingly titled the Innkeeper's Vein. Keep dreaming, Count Dracula. Speaking of dreams, how is the retrieval of my cape coming along? Swimmingly, I think. Well, actually, I think there's a little water involved. I wouldn't be so sure. My dear Evelyn has a beautiful pond filled with the long-toothed spine guppies in her courtyard. It's her pride and joy. I would hope no one is swimming in that. But I sent someone on your request. I'm sure he'll return soon. And you and your cape will be reunited. Marvelous! Speaking of inseparable teams, where's Rhea? Oh, she's taking the day off. She demanded vacation time, so I said she could choose any day that she chose today, and she chose today. So I was going to take the day off and spend her vacation with her. But when I went to follow her into the market, my sleeve caught on fire, and my hand, and my hair. So I was forced to stay back due to my allergies. The weeping amaryllis pollen is very bad this time of year. And the sun is also bad for your vampires. It is. Are you okay? Kyle, tell me, are you okay? You act like you talk like a big gay, but I don't know how you are as a person. Anywho, it is. Yes. Right, I need sunscreen. It's in the works. Did you get to see the market later? I did. It was beautiful, colorful, and full of music that would make anyone's heart dance. But I couldn't find Rhea anywhere, so I felt a little lonely. Luckily, I managed to make a new friend in no time. Very tall and brooding, just how I like them. I inquired if they would try on this dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone. But he said if I tried to take it from him, he would turn me to ash. What a jokester. Dark armor of swirling shadow and onyx bone? Yes. A true connoisseur of fashion. He's just visiting, he said. Had some great crepe recommendations. Plum crepes with ash sprinkles? Yes. And tasted deliciously dead. I see. Sounds like someone I used to have here at the inn myself. I hope you enjoyed your evening together. We did, though I feel like he asked something of me. I promised I would remember. Perhaps he wanted my cape. Many people want my cape. Perhaps. But I would never agree to that. It is my cape after all. Maybe he wanted my Pascha crepe? Is it good? Very much so. Then I'd like it as well. Oh, yes, you. Me. He asked me about you. Eh? Me? Yes. He said he's an old friend of yours. He was very curious about how your inn is doing. I sang your praises, of course, and so he asked me to deliver your greetings. His greetings. And congratulations on the well-run establishment. How did he phrase it? Deliver my congratulations on the faux piece your precious innkeep has found in her house of tonight, yo. Say what? Deliver the congratulations on the faux peace so your precious innkeep is found in her house of denial. Okay. Very poetic if you ask me. Very. I have a feeling that I do not like this guy. Is he a Death Knight? Is he the Grim Reaper? Is he a Death Knight? If only I could remember his name. Does my description of him ring any bells for you? Sadly. No, I'm afraid not. Too bad. You must be an old childhood friend. Maybe you went to school together? I heard many friendships are formed in such halls. Maybe. You want to tell me more about your time in the market? Most certainly. I found the loveliest trinkets. Like a little stuffed bear with a tiny raincoat and a crescent elder moon necklace. I found a gorgeous sun charm as well, and I bought it for Rhea as a welcome back gift from vacation gift. Wow, I'm stuttering over the wording. Yeah, Papa. That's very sweet. Your friend bought a delightful raven figurine with eyes of starlight. Please don't call him that. We should never deny our friends, even if we don't remember them. I don't remember any of my friends. Alas, I still love them. Even their memories live on my heart. You're a very dead one, apparently. What? Anyhow, he said it was a gift to himself, to celebrate the dawning of the month of the astral moon. Oh. Oh, I love Cassiopeia so dearly. She is the most beautiful month, is she not? A haven of starlight reflected in the primordial sea below. Only once a year she is close to us, and only then for a short period of time. To me, she is the harbinger of yearning and of change. I wonder how we'll change this month. I hope it'll be more capable and sunscreened by the end of it. Maybe even a little less alone. How about you? I like the way I am, but I wouldn't say no to stocking up on more ingredients. Ah, that refusal for change is dangerous, innkeeper. Change always comes to those who deny it the most. By the end of the astral moon, we shall no longer be who we once were. That sounds like a threat. By no means. Maybe it promises mourning, but maybe celebration also, could it not? For example, my dear Rhea hated vampires when she met me, and now she likes me. True change can occur before the stars change, it seems. Oh god, you are hard to dislike. I don't know what to say to you, sir. You are very charming. Ah! Water, why? Water, why do you do this? Why do you do water? Hang on. I just want my water to, like, not do the thing where it bubbles up through the cap, and I hate it. And hopefully it's just the one cartridge and it won't, like, do that again afterwards. You know what? Who am I to burst his bubble? I am not gonna burst this gentleman's bubble. You are kind of hard to dislike, because I kind of like him in a very, very weirdly fond way. You are hard to dislike. Oh, how sweet of you. As sweet as my blood. I have a lot of it. I would hope you do. And it runs warm when people are kind to me. In all my millennia, kindness has always made me the happiest. There's nothing greater than friendship, don't you agree? And nothing more fragile. That makes it all the more precious. That reminds me, I forgot the crucial part of the message. Our dear friend Stranger told me that he would like to see you again. He said... What was it? Don't think too hard about it. Ah, of course, the letter. The letter? The polite young man gave me a letter to deliver to you. What a sweet gesture. I shall pass it to you forthwith. Thank you. Are you not going to open it? No. I don't think now's the right time for a letter. Not enough moonlight. But wouldn't it be kind of romantic? Longingly dwelling on the memories of a friend. It would go so well with the fireworks. What fireworks? I have no clue. He said he hopes you enjoy them. Fireworks. Doesn't that sound lovely? I hope they aren't part of a private event. It'd be difficult to do with fireworks. Oh. Oh no. What's going on outside? I don't mean to interrupt, but... Oh my god. The world is burning. What is it, Zephyr? Look outside. I think that's the fire. I think the fireworks have started. Oh, how beautiful! They're falling from the sky. Hello, little fireworks. Sparkle on. I don't... Those aren't fireworks. They're stars. Oh no, what happened? What did I do? Act 2, Starlight Sonata, Act number 5, or Part 5, Picking Up the Pieces. Burst of the Astral Moon. Ooh, do I want to stop? Ooh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to halt. Oh my god, that's actually a very, very good cliffhanger. I think this might be a spot where I stop. I want to start on Act 2, but I kind of want to hold off on it until another time. Okay, hang on. Let me do a quick save real quick. I will... Hang on, do I have more slots? Oh, thank god I have more slots. Okay, we'll just save over there. God, I want to continue playing. I do. But it's like, I feel like this is like the best opportunity to stop. Because that's a cliffhanger if I ever seen one. And it'll be good to start like on the new act the next day. And hopefully, I hope Zephyr and Carolyn come back okay. Because I do not want them hurt in any way, shape, or form. But I have a feeling we're dealing with some kind of Death Knight who definitely has a grudge against us. Those are my predictions. I don't know if it's true or not. But it was fun kind of meeting essentially who is my opposite. My essential twin, as it were. Yeah, I think this is gonna be good. I think this will be a nice... This is definitely like a very, 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 very good stopping point. So we'll pick up in Act 2 next week, because this game is gonna now be a weekly thing, because I am enjoying this game way too much. These guys have... the guys behind this have done a really, really good job. Gentle Troll has done a very, very good job with this game so far. I love it. I love the D&D references. I love the fourth wall breaking with the censor beep. That was actually really, really fun. Because poor Carolyn cannot swear. I'm assuming she said certain words that I would probably normally say on a regular basis that I keep back because, you know, I like to keep it a little bit somewhat safe around here. But yeah. This is definitely a good spot to stop. I want to see... I'm really, 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 really hoping Zephyr came back okay, because I don't want to lose the guy who essentially shares my namesake at this point. Alright, I think that I'm going to head out. I will see everyone on Saturday when we do, you know, hit up the Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door, because we're on Chapter 3. We're doing the favorite chapter there. And then next week, will be another round of this. Same as next week as well. But I'm gonna be adding a new like kind of like semi-cozy game onto the list next week. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I want to say thank you all once again for whoever's come around, whoever's chatted, lurked, or anything otherwise. You guys are I'm very, very grateful for all your time, and I hope to see you again for the next round, okay? I'll see you then. Alrighty, right? Bye bye!